Hey, welcome to Fast Recap. Today, I will be going over a 2008 movie called Spiderwick Chronicles. Remember, spoilers ahead. Remember to drop a like to support the channel and subscribe for more content. So let's begin. In 1928, Arthur Spiderwick writes a field guide about the many fairies he has encountered. After finishing the book, he hides it away for fear of Mulgarath, a shape-shifting ogre who plans to use the book's secrets for evil. 80 years later, recently divorced Helen Grace inherits and moves into the abandoned Spiderwick Estate with her children, daughter Mallory and twin sons Jared and Simon. Jared is angry about the move and would rather live with his father. After uncovering a hidden dumbwaiter, Jared discovers Arthur's study where he finds the field guide. When Jared explains his discovery of the book and the existence of magical creatures, his family doesn't believe him. The next morning, Jared meets a brownie named Thimbletack, who is initially angry with Jared for having opened the book that Thimbletack was supposed to be protecting from the shape-shifting ogre Mulgarath. Jared placates him with crackers and honey, and Thimbletack gives Jared a hold stone that allows Jared to see the normally invisible fairies by looking through it. Thimbletack tells him about the protective mushroom circle surrounding the house. Jared witnesses Simon's abduction by goblins, led by Redcap. Simon is taken to the goblins' campsite where he is confronted by Mulgarath, who is disguised as an old man. Jared sneaks into the campsite where he meets Hogsqueal, a hobgoblin, who gives Jared the ability to see fairies without the stone by spitting in his eyes so that he can help him get revenge on Mulgarath for killing his family. Mulgarath releases Simon so he can fetch the book for him. Jared finds Simon and both fight over the book before they are chased by the goblins. The twins flee back to the house, and Mallory fights them off with her fencing saber. The children decide to visit Arthur's daughter, their great-aunt Lucinda Spiderwick, for advice. While Simon distracts the goblins, Mallory and Jared escape through an underground tunnel. Chased by a troll sent by Redcap, they narrowly escape when it is struck and killed by an oncoming truck. Jared and Mallory meet the elderly Lucinda in the psychiatric hospital where she lives, surrounded by sprites. She tells the children that they need to find her father, and have him destroy the book, and that, for 80 years, Arthur has been held captive by the sylphs. At that moment, Redcap and his goblins attack them through the window and manage to tear off several pages from the book before being driven off. Among the stolen pages, Mulgarath is pleased to find information on how to break the protective circle. While Helen is driving home, she and Jared argue over her disbelief. Jared angrily tells Helen that he hates her and doesn't want to live with her anymore. Later, Hogsqueal, having overheard Mulgarath's plan, informs the children. Jared, Simon, and Mallory use the book to summon a griffin, which takes them to the sylphs' realm. There, they meet Arthur, who has not aged and is unaware of the time he has spent there. Jared asks him to destroy the book only to find out that Thimbletack had switched the pages and kept the real book. Arthur is relieved until Jared tells him that Mulgarath knows how to break the protective circle. Arthur informs Jared that the sylphs won't allow them to leave as they, like him, know too much about the faeries. Arthur helps them escape by distracting the sylphs with the fake book. At home, the children finally convince Helen of the truth. Meanwhile, the goblins finish spreading their potion, which successfully breaks the circle as the full moon rises. The family defend themselves with kitchen knives and tomato sauce/salt bombs, ingredients deadly to goblins, and manage to kill the goblins in an explosion of tomato sauce. Suddenly, the children's father, Richard, appears. However, Jared stabs him, revealing him to be Mulgarath in disguise. Mulgarath pursues Jared and the book throughout the house before cornering him on the roof. Jared tosses the book and Mulgarath transforms into a raven to catch it, but he is suddenly grabbed and eaten by Hogsqueal. Afterwards, Jared and his mother reconcile. Several weeks later, the family brings Lucinda to visit the house. The sylphs arrive with Arthur, allowing him to briefly Visit now that the book is safe. However, Arthur cannot stay long as he will turn to dust if he remains. Lucinda asks to go with him and is transformed back into a child. The Grace family watch as the sylphs spirit Arthur and Lucinda away. Thanks for watching. Remember to drop a like if you enjoyed the video.